I'm here today to bring attention to what I am identifying as an epidemic, okay? And that is bad breath. It is becoming so shockingly common that I'm interacting with people and the breath is kicking. And specifically, I'm single, so I'm going on dates. And when I tell you, literally 7 out of 10, it's not just bad breath, I could smell it across the table. And here's the worst part, here's the scariest part. It could be affecting you too, and you might not even realize it. There is no shame. It's just something that we need to be aware of. We need to educate ourselves, and we need all hands on deck. There are a couple things that in my research, I didn't even realize that I think everyone needs to know, starting with what I believe is one of the biggest culprits that a lot of people have never even heard of, and that is tonsil stones. Have you heard of this? So basically, you can have bacteria that is on the back of your tongue, back of your throat. It gets into your tonsils and it creates these little stones. Think of them as concentrated bad breath living in your throat. So even if your teeth and your tongue are clean, the air as you're talking is passing by those tonsil stones, and it is not pleasant. It's actually a distinct brand of bad breath that I've been noticing. And now there are kits. I got myself a kit because I'm like, what if I have tonsil stones and I don't even know it? Put this near your tonsils and you kind of poke around, because your tonsils have little hidden nooks and crannies and crevices that they could be hiding in there, and you might not even know unless you really went and looked for it. And get a little $10 kit, look around in the back of your throat, and just make sure you don't have any lingering small or large tonsil stones. If you have tonsils, this could be a thing. I don't know how common they are, but in my anecdotal experience, I feel like a lot of people out there have them and don't know. So if there's anything to take from this video, check for tonsil stones. Another thing you could do to prevent tonsil stones: gargling with warm salt water, or in my case, I like the Therabreath. Gargling, not just swishing it around in the front of your mouth, but really tipping your head back and kind of letting it get all the way in the back of your throat and gargling for a good amount of time, morning and night, or at least one of the two. If you want even one level above, there is Smart Mouth Clinical. That is a formula, which I also have. I use that one for special occasions. It has a 2-solution formula that activates the zinc. It still uses a similar technology. It's a little bit stronger. Also, let's talk about, I feel like I was one of the first people on YouTube to really bring attention to this, tongue scraping. At this point, if you follow me, I'm guessing 75% of you are already tongue scraping. Scraping your tongue with this special tool that does a significantly better job. This is pulling out that bacteria and get as far back as you can. The back of your tongue is where a lot of that concentrated bacteria is. And one thing that is crazy about tongue scraping is that it actually helps you taste food better, because it takes off that coat of bacteria from your tongue, so your taste buds are free. And then a new thing that actually went viral on TikTok, I had to try it out. It is a specialty tongue gel. So I do this not every day, but if I'm going on a date, if I know I'm gonna be close talking with people. And this is a tongue brush with a special gel that has zinc in it. So zinc is apparently the magical formula to help kill bad breath, but then also keep the good bacteria in your mouth. This plus the tongue scraping. And for toothpaste, I now have a new favorite toothpaste. This is my favorite now. It's Therabreath, their toothpaste, so getting even more zinc, and it is their whitening formula. Speaking of whitening, okay, I think that having a bright white smile goes a long way. One day I was just feeling cheap because I ran out of everything, and I'm like, what if I try a more affordable teeth whitening strip and see how well that works and how that compares? And I have nothing if not cheap. So I just found these. They had really good reviews and they're insanely affordable. I wear them more frequently. They don't hurt my teeth. I do have very sensitive teeth. Now, another thing that a lot of people don't realize is one of the major sources of bad breath, and that is dehydration. You want a lot of saliva in your mouth, and that is what is keeping things fresh. You have a dehydrated mouth, the bacteria, they're having a field day. So a couple things here. Just staying hydrated in general. Also, bad breath could be linked to gut issues, because if your gut is not functioning properly. There could be acid reflux coming up or other issues that are coming up from your gut. A probiotic helps keep your gut bacteria in balance. The Ritual Symbiotic Plus is the probiotic that I use and swear by. Now, this is what I am the most excited about because I found something that makes me not only enjoy flossing, it's almost like addictive and like a game. And you want to floss, then brush. A lot of people kind of do it backwards. So there was Glide Floss, and we found out that the Glide Floss had bad PFAS on it, but not just that. It also wasn't that effective because it was gliding through your teeth. It wasn't getting all of the plaque, right? Then Cocoa Floss, that's what I have been using. It's a textured floss that gets in between your teeth, really getting a lot of the plaque. Here's the problem. Cocoa Floss is expensive. I went to looking around and I found this, which is Burst Expanding Floss. It's the same technology. It has more grit to it and it's half the price. The feature that makes this holy grail status, like this is going on my favorite products of all time, it's black. So as you're flossing, you can see all of the plaque coming off, which is strangely addictive and satisfying. And it just shows you and reminds you how much plaque is living in your teeth. It is just, I can't even explain it. I even got my kids to enjoy flossing because of this. It's almost like the plaque game. How much plaque can you get out? The white plaque contrasted on the black floss is just a grossly, oddly satisfying thing that you won't understand until you experience it. And once you do, you'll be like, yeah, this is weird, but I'm into it. And then the last thing, this is a little extra. I take these supplements. It is Chlorophyll, and this goes in and kind of helps with your gut and freshen your breath from the inside out. I definitely notice a difference, not just in breath, but overall body odor. A couple other quick things just to keep with you on the go. Instead of regular mint, switch to their xylitol mints, their saliva mints. So it's triggering your body to produce more saliva, which, as I said before, saliva is the key. You want a hydrated mouth. That's actually why morning breath is so bad, because overnight you're producing a lot less saliva. I also do keep these mini toothbrushes because as much as you can, I like to, after going out and eating, just do a little freshen up. It has the toothpaste in it. And on the other side, it has a pick. So if you have anything stuck within your teeth, if you're out to eat or whatever it may be. Thus concludes my overview of oral health. Of course, always see your dental professionals every 6 months. Schedule in advance. So links for everything are going to be down in the description box. I wish there was a better way that you could send this or share this with the person in your life who most needs to see it and hear it without offending them. Sometimes you just got to send the link. Thank you so much for watching, for being here. I'm going to put some of my other feminine hygiene videos down below, because that's also very important. Put that down below if you want to see more, watch more, and I will see you soon with a new video.